Saqqara is a vast necropolis located just south of the iconic Giza Plateau in Egypt, and it holds an extraordinary place in the annals of ancient history. This sprawling site has been a burial ground for pharaohs, nobles, and commoners for over 4 millennia, making it one of the most significant archaeological sites in the world. Its historical importance is not just due to its sheer size, but also because it serves as a living museum of ancient Egyptian funerary practices and architectural evolution. The site's name, Saqqara, comes from an ancient Egyptian word meaning to make sacred, which reflects its deep spiritual significance. It was the primary burial ground for the Old Kingdom pharaohs, including the legendary Djoser, whose step pyramid is considered one of the earliest examples of monumental architecture in human history. This structure, designed by the architect Imhotep, marked a revolutionary shift from simple mastabas to more complex and enduring forms of tomb construction. What makes Saqqara truly remarkable is its diversity of structures, ranging from small family tombs to grand pyramids that once dominated the landscape. These tombs were not just places of rest, but also elaborate temples dedicated to the afterlife, complete with intricate carvings, inscriptions, and offerings meant to ensure the deceased's safe passage into the next world. The site is a testament to the Egyptians' deep belief in the afterlife and their sophisticated understanding of religious rituals. Archaeologists have uncovered thousands of tombs at Saqqara, each revealing unique insights into ancient Egyptian society, culture, and technology. Some of these tombs are adorned with stunning murals depicting scenes from daily life, while others contain rare artifacts such as jewelry, tools, and even mummies. These discoveries continue to challenge our understanding of the past and provide a glimpse into the lives of those who once walked this land. Beyond its historical value, Saqqara is also a site of ongoing research and exploration. New excavations are constantly uncovering previously unknown structures and artifacts, keeping archaeologists in awe of what lies beneath the surface. The site's rich history and continuous discoveries make it an essential destination for anyone interested in ancient Egypt, offering a window into one of humanity's most fascinating civilizations. The Great Step Pyramid of Djoser stands as one of the most iconic and groundbreaking structures in ancient Egyptian history. Built during the Old Kingdom, around 2670 to 2610 BCE, this pyramid was not just a tomb, but a revolutionary architectural achievement that set the stage for the Grand Pyramids of Giza centuries later. Before Djoser's time, pharaohs were buried in simple mastabas, flat-roofed rectangular structures made of mud brick and stone. However, Djoser's architect, Imhotep, dared to think outside the box and transform this traditional design into something entirely new, a massive stepped structure that would become the foundation for future pyramid construction. What makes the step pyramid so remarkable is its sheer scale and complexity. Rising in 6 tiers, each one smaller than the last, it reaches a height of approximately 62 meters, about 203 feet, making it the first true pyramid ever built. This structure was not just an engineering marvel, but also a symbol of power and divine connection. Djoser, who ruled during Egypt's 3rd dynasty, was believed to be a god-king, and his tomb was designed to ensure his safe passage into the afterlife. The pyramid's design reflected this belief, with its stepped form mimicking the sacred mountain that connected earth to heaven. The construction of the step pyramid involved an unprecedented level of organization and labor. Thousands of workers were employed to transport massive limestone blocks from nearby quarries, some weighing several tons each. These stones were meticulously arranged to create the pyramid's distinctive stepped profile. The use of stone instead of mud brick marked a significant shift in building materials and techniques, showcasing the growing sophistication of Egyptian engineering. This innovation would later be refined into the smooth-sided pyramids that we now associate with ancient Egypt. Beyond its physical structure, the step pyramid also served as a focal point for religious and ceremonial activities. The surrounding complex included a series of temples, courtyards, and tombs, all designed to support the spiritual needs of Djoser's reign. At the heart of this complex was the pyramid itself, which was believed to be a bridge between the mortal world and the divine realm. Priests conducted rituals here to honor the gods and ensure the pharaoh's eternal life, reinforcing the idea that the king was both a ruler and a god on earth. The legacy of Djoser's step pyramid extends far beyond its time. It inspired generations of architects and rulers who sought to create even more monumental structures in their own names. The pyramids of Giza, built over 500 years later, owe much of their design to the innovations introduced by Imhotep and his team. Today, the step pyramid remains a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring power of ancient Egyptian civilization. It is not just a tomb, but a symbol of an era when architecture was used to express both religious devotion and political authority. As we delve deeper into the ancient necropolis of Saqqara, our attention turns to the remarkable Mastaba tombs that stand as testaments to early Egyptian architectural ingenuity. These rectangular structures, built with precision and purpose, were not merely burial sites, but complex spaces designed to honor the deceased and ensure their safe passage to the afterlife. The term Mastaba itself is derived from an Arabic word meaning bench, a fitting description for these flat-roofed, superstructure tombs that resemble steps or terraces when viewed from above. What makes the Mastaba tombs of Saqqara particularly intriguing is their architectural sophistication. Unlike the later pyramids that would dominate Egypt's skyline, these structures were constructed with an advanced understanding of geometry and spatial planning. The alignment of the mastabas often reflects a deep knowledge of celestial bodies, suggesting that the builders had a keen awareness of astronomy and its role in religious practices. This level of precision is not only impressive but also hints at a society that valued both science and spirituality. One of the most fascinating aspects of these tombs is their internal layout. Many mastabas feature multiple chambers, including a main burial chamber, smaller rooms for offerings, and even hidden passageways that lead to secret areas. These intricate designs suggest that the architects were not only concerned with the physical structure, but also with creating an environment that would protect the deceased from intruders and ensure their eternal rest. The presence of these concealed spaces raises questions about the social hierarchy and the importance placed on certain individuals within ancient Egyptian society. The craftsmanship displayed in the Mastaba tombs is equally astonishing. The use of high-quality limestone, carefully cut and fitted together without the need for mortar, showcases a level of skill that was far ahead of its time. The walls of these tombs were often adorned with intricate carvings and hieroglyphics that depicted scenes from the deceased's life, their journey to the afterlife, and prayers for protection and prosperity. These artistic elements not only served a decorative purpose, but also played a crucial role in religious rituals and beliefs. Archaeologists have uncovered numerous artifacts within these tombs, including pottery, jewelry, and tools that provide invaluable insights into daily life and cultural practices of ancient Egypt. The presence of these items suggests that the mastabas were not just places of burial, but also centers for ritualistic activities and social gatherings. This multifunctional aspect of the mastaba tombs adds another layer to their significance, highlighting the complexity of ancient Egyptian society and its deep-rooted traditions. The discovery of these tombs has led to many unanswered questions about the people who built them. Who were the individuals buried in these elaborate structures? What was their status within society? How did they come to be honored with such intricate designs? These mysteries continue to captivate researchers and historians, driving further exploration and study of Saqqara's rich archaeological heritage. The tomb of Ptahhotep is one of the most remarkable discoveries in the Saqqara necropolis, offering a rare glimpse into the lives and beliefs of ancient Egyptians. Unlike many tombs that were hastily constructed or left unfinished, this tomb was meticulously planned and adorned with intricate wall paintings and inscriptions that tell a vivid story of its owner's life and afterlife. Ptahhotep, who lived during the 5th dynasty around 2300 BCE, was not just any noble. He was a high-ranking official known for his wisdom and contributions to Egyptian society. As you explore this tomb, you'll notice how every wall is covered in elaborate scenes that depict daily life, religious rituals, and the journey of the soul. These paintings are more than mere decoration. They serve as a guide for Ptahhotep's spirit, ensuring it reaches the afterlife safely. The artistry here is exceptional, with vibrant colors and detailed figures that have survived thousands of years, thanks to the dry climate of Saqqara. One of the most fascinating aspects of this tomb is its inscriptions, which are written in hieratic script and provide valuable insights into ancient Egyptian language and culture. These texts include prayers, spells, and even personal reflections from Ptahhotep himself. Scholars have spent countless hours deciphering these writings to understand more about his beliefs, his role in society, and the values that guided him throughout his life. The tomb's design also reflects the advanced architectural skills of the time. It features a series of chambers connected by narrow corridors, each serving a specific purpose in the funerary process. The entrance is flanked by 2 colossal statues of Ptahhotep, which not only emphasize his importance, but also serve as guardians of the sacred space within. These statues are so well preserved that they still give off an air of solemnity and majesty. What makes the tomb of Ptahhotep truly unique is its role in understanding the transition from the Old Kingdom to the 5th dynasty. While many tombs from this period were built with a focus on grandeur, Ptahhotep's tomb shows a more personal and intimate approach to funerary art. This shift in style suggests that the religious and cultural practices of ancient Egypt were evolving, and Ptahhotep was at the forefront of these changes. Archaeologists have uncovered numerous artifacts within this tomb, including pottery, tools, and even remnants of food offerings. These items provide a tangible connection to the past, allowing us to imagine what life was like for someone of Ptahhotep's status. The presence of these objects also highlights the importance of ritual in ancient Egyptian society, where every aspect of daily life was intertwined with spiritual beliefs. The Pyramid of Unas stands as a monumental testament to ancient Egyptian ingenuity and spiritual devotion. Located in Saqqara, this pyramid is not only one of the oldest known pyramids, but also holds a unique place in history due to its association with some of the earliest religious texts ever discovered. Built during the 5th dynasty around 2350 BCE, it was constructed for Pharaoh Unas, who ruled Egypt over 4,500 years ago. Unlike the grandeur of later pyramids like those at Giza, the Pyramid of Unas is smaller in scale, but no less significant in its cultural and historical impact. What makes this pyramid particularly intriguing to archaeologists is the presence of the pyramid texts within its walls. These texts are considered some of the oldest religious writings in human history, offering a glimpse into the spiritual beliefs and practices of ancient Egyptians. The inscriptions, carved into the limestone chambers inside the pyramid, contain prayers and spells intended to guide the pharaoh's soul through the afterlife. This discovery has provided invaluable insights into how ancient Egyptians viewed death, the afterlife, and their relationship with the divine. The pyramid texts are not just a collection of words. They represent a sophisticated system of religious thought that was central to Egyptian funerary practices. These texts were believed to be powerful tools for ensuring safe passage to the afterlife, and they were often placed in tombs to protect the deceased from malevolent forces. The presence of these texts within the Pyramid of Unas suggests that this site was not only a royal tomb, but also a sacred space where religious rituals and beliefs were deeply embedded into its very structure. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Pyramid of Unas is the way in which it reflects the evolution of Egyptian funerary practices. While earlier pyramids, such as those built during the 4th dynasty, primarily focused on the physical protection of the pharaoh's body, the Pyramid of Unas marks a shift towards a more spiritual and symbolic approach to burial. The inscriptions within its walls indicate that the focus was now on ensuring the pharaoh's soul could navigate the afterlife successfully, highlighting the growing importance of religious texts in Egyptian society. The discovery of these texts has also allowed scholars to trace the development of ancient Egyptian religion over time. By studying the pyramid texts, researchers have been able to piece together a more comprehensive understanding of how beliefs about the afterlife evolved from the Old Kingdom through the Middle and New Kingdom periods. The Pyramid of Unas serves as a crucial link in this timeline, offering evidence of early religious practices that would influence later Egyptian traditions for centuries. The tomb of Senusret stands as one of the most remarkable discoveries in the vast necropolis of Saqqara, offering a rare glimpse into the grandeur and complexity of ancient Egyptian royal funerary practices. Unlike many other tombs from this period, which were often modest or left incomplete, Senusret's tomb was meticulously planned and executed, reflecting his status as a powerful pharaoh of the 12th dynasty. This site is not just a burial chamber, but a monumental statement of religious devotion and political authority, with its walls adorned in intricate reliefs that tell stories of divine kingship and the afterlife. As you explore the tomb's entrance, you'll notice the sheer scale of the structure, which was carved directly into the limestone bedrock. The design is both functional and symbolic, with a series of corridors leading to the inner sanctum where Senusret's sarcophagus once rested. These corridors are lined with elaborate inscriptions that serve as a guide for the deceased on their journey through the afterlife, illustrating scenes from the Book of the Dead and other sacred texts that were believed to ensure safe passage to the realm of Osiris. One of the most striking features of this tomb is its detailed reliefs, which depict Senusret in various roles, both as a ruler and as a participant in divine rituals. These carvings are not only artistic masterpieces, but also historical records that provide insight into the religious beliefs and social structures of ancient Egypt. For instance, one scene shows the pharaoh offering gifts to the gods, emphasizing his role as an intermediary between the mortal world and the divine. Another relief portrays him standing before a colossal statue of Osiris, symbolizing his connection to the god of the afterlife. The inscriptions within the tomb are equally significant, as they offer direct evidence of the religious doctrines that guided ancient Egyptian funerary practices. These texts include prayers, spells, and hymns that were meant to protect the pharaoh's soul in the afterlife. The language used is highly formal and poetic, reflecting the deep spiritual significance attributed to these writings. Scholars have spent decades deciphering these inscriptions, uncovering layers of meaning that reveal how ancient Egyptians understood life, death, and the cosmos. What makes Senusret I's tomb particularly unique is its preservation state. Unlike many other tombs in Saqqara that were looted or damaged over time, this site has remained remarkably intact, allowing archaeologists to study its contents in great detail. The level of craftsmanship and the sophistication of its design suggest that it was a priority project for the pharaoh's court, with skilled artisans and scribes working tirelessly to create a lasting legacy. This tomb is not just a monument to Senusret I, but also a testament to the cultural and religious achievements of ancient Egypt. Welcome to one of the most significant archaeological sites in all of ancient Egypt, the Saqqara Necropolis. This sprawling complex is not just a collection of tombs. It's a living museum that tells the story of how society was structured thousands of years ago. Nestled just outside the capital city of Memphis, Saqqara has been a burial ground for pharaohs and commoners alike, offering an unparalleled glimpse into the lives and beliefs of ancient Egyptians. The necropolis is so vast that it covers over 100 acres, making it one of the largest cemeteries in the world. It's home to thousands of tombs, ranging from simple graves for laborers to grand pyramids for royalty. These structures are not just places of rest. They're architectural marvels that reflect the social hierarchy and religious practices of the time. Every tomb tells a story, whether it's about the deceased's status in life or their hopes for the afterlife. One of the most iconic features of Saqqara is the step pyramid of Djoser, which was built around 2670 BCE. This pyramid was revolutionary because it marked the transition from flat-roofed tombs to the more recognizable pyramidal shape we associate with Egypt today. Designed by the architect Imhotep, this structure was not only a tomb, but also a symbol of power and divine connection for the pharaoh. As you explore Saqqara, you'll encounter various types of burial sites that reflect different social classes. The mastabas, which are flat-roofed tombs, were primarily used by nobles and high-ranking officials. These structures often contained intricate carvings and inscriptions detailing the deceased's life and their journey to the afterlife. In contrast, the simpler graves for commoners might have only a few artifacts or no decorations at all, highlighting the stark differences in wealth and status. The necropolis also serves as a testament to the religious beliefs of ancient Egyptians. Tombs were designed with specific orientations and included elements like false doors, which allowed the deceased to interact with the living world. These tombs often featured elaborate scenes depicting daily life, rituals, and offerings meant to ensure the soul's safe passage into the afterlife. The sheer scale and diversity of these structures make Saqqara a treasure trove for archaeologists and historians alike. As we delve deeper into the ancient necropolis of Saqqara, one cannot help but be captivated by the enigmatic structures that dot its landscape. These edifices, some of which predate even the Great Pyramid of Giza, defy conventional understanding and challenge our perceptions of early Egyptian architecture. Among them are the so-called mysterious structures, a term coined by archaeologists to describe their peculiar forms and ambiguous functions. Unlike the more recognizable pyramids and mastabas, these structures appear to have been constructed with an entirely different purpose in mind. One such structure is the so-called Saqqara bird, a massive stone bird that stands at the entrance of the tomb of Pharaoh Nefertiti. This peculiar sculpture, made from limestone and measuring over 2 meters in height, has puzzled scholars for decades. Its wings are spread wide, and its beak points downward, as if it were about to take flight or descend into the afterlife. Some theories suggest that it was a symbolic representation of the god Horus, while others propose that it served as a protective guardian against evil spirits. Despite extensive research, no definitive answer has emerged, leaving archaeologists in a state of perpetual curiosity. Another intriguing structure is the tomb of the unknown pharaoh, which lies hidden beneath layers of sand and debris. This tomb, unlike its more elaborate counterparts, appears to have been hastily constructed and abandoned before completion. Its walls are adorned with cryptic symbols that do not match any known hieroglyphic script, raising questions about its origins and purpose. Some researchers speculate that it may have belonged to a lesser-known ruler or even an unknown dynasty altogether. The lack of inscriptions and the abrupt abandonment of the site only add to the air of mystery surrounding this enigmatic tomb. Further into the necropolis, archaeologists have uncovered what appears to be a series of unfinished pyramids, structures that were never completed and remain in various stages of construction. These pyramids, some of which are only partially built, suggest a shift in architectural priorities or perhaps an abrupt halt due to political or economic instability. The most famous of these is the so-called Pyramid of Djoser's architect, which was left incomplete after its builder, Imhotep, died before finishing his work. This structure, with its unique step-like design, represents a transitional phase in Egyptian architecture and continues to intrigue scholars who study the evolution of pyramid construction. In addition to these structures, Saqqara is home to the mysterious chamber, an underground room that was discovered during excavations in the early 20th century. This chamber, which lies beneath the tomb of Pharaoh Teti, contains a series of strange carvings and inscriptions that do not align with any known religious or funerary texts. Some researchers believe these symbols may represent an ancient language or a lost form of writing, while others suggest they could be remnants of a forgotten cult or ritual. The chamber's location deep within the necropolis and its enigmatic contents have only heightened the sense of wonder and mystery that surrounds Saqqara. One of the most astonishing discoveries in Saqqara was a set of intricately carved stone tablets that depicted scenes not found in any known ancient Egyptian texts. These tablets, dating back over 4,000 years, showed advanced engineering techniques and symbols that resemble early forms of mathematical notation. Scholars have been baffled by these markings, as they appear to suggest an understanding of geometry far beyond what was previously attributed to the time period. Some researchers even speculate that these artifacts may indicate a lost branch of ancient Egyptian knowledge that has yet to be fully deciphered. Another remarkable find was a collection of bronze tools and metalworking equipment discovered in a sealed chamber beneath a pyramid complex. These tools, some of which were made with techniques not seen elsewhere in the ancient world, suggest an advanced level of metallurgy. The presence of these items raises questions about how such sophisticated technology could have been developed so early in human history. Some experts believe that this discovery may indicate trade or knowledge exchange between ancient Egypt and other distant civilizations, challenging our current understanding of technological diffusion. Among the most controversial artifacts found at Saqqara were a series of small, intricately designed figurines that depicted humans with features not typically associated with Egyptian art. These figures had elongated limbs, unusual facial structures, and clothing styles that do not match any known cultural period in ancient Egypt. The presence of these unique designs has led to debates about whether they represent an entirely different civilization or if they were influenced by external cultures. Some researchers even suggest that these artifacts may have been created by a group of people who lived in isolation for centuries, developing their own distinct artistic and cultural identity. A particularly intriguing discovery was a set of stone blocks inscribed with symbols that appear to be an early form of writing. These inscriptions were found near the base of a pyramid and are believed to have been used for record-keeping or religious purposes. However, the script is unlike any known Egyptian hieroglyphs, leading some experts to propose that it may represent a lost language or a precursor to modern alphabets. The complexity of these symbols has sparked debates about whether ancient Egyptians had a more advanced system of communication than previously thought. Perhaps one of the most shocking finds was a series of underground chambers filled with objects that defy conventional historical timelines. These chambers contained items such as glass-like materials, tools made from unknown alloys, and even what appear to be early forms of mechanical devices. The presence of these artifacts has led some researchers to question whether ancient Egyptians had access to technologies that were thought to have been developed much later in human history. While many experts remain skeptical, the discovery continues to fuel discussions about the true capabilities of ancient civilizations. As we bring this journey through the remarkable ruins of Saqqara to a close, it's impossible not to be struck by the profound legacy these ancient structures have left behind. These sites are more than just remnants of a bygone era. They are windows into the minds and aspirations of one of humanity's most sophisticated civilizations. The sheer scale and complexity of the tombs, temples, and ceremonial spaces found here reveal an advanced understanding of architecture, engineering, and spiritual philosophy that continues to captivate scholars and enthusiasts alike. Saqqara's significance lies not only in its physical grandeur, but also in the stories it tells about the people who built it. The intricate carvings, symbolic motifs, and carefully planned layouts reflect a society deeply invested in the afterlife and the divine order of the cosmos. These ruins serve as tangible evidence of how ancient Egyptians conceptualized their place in the universe, blending practicality with profound spiritual beliefs. Every stone, every inscription, and every architectural feature contributes to a narrative that transcends time, offering insights into human ingenuity and cultural evolution. The impact of Saqqara on modern archaeology cannot be overstated. It has provided invaluable clues about the development of Egyptian civilization, particularly during the Old Kingdom period. The discovery of structures like the Step Pyramid of Djoser, one of the earliest known pyramids, has reshaped our understanding of how monumental architecture evolved over time. These findings have also sparked new questions and theories about the social organization, religious practices, and technological capabilities of ancient Egyptians, inspiring generations of researchers to delve deeper into their rich history. What makes Saqqara truly remarkable is its ability to evoke a sense of awe and wonder in those who study it. The sheer magnitude of these ruins, combined with the mystery they still hold, continues to inspire both academic inquiry and public fascination. Each new discovery adds another layer to the story of this ancient site, reminding us that history is not just about what we know, but also about what remains to be uncovered. Saqqara stands as a testament to human creativity and perseverance, inviting us to reflect on our own place in the continuum of time. In conclusion, the legacy of Saqqara endures through its enduring influence on archaeology, culture, and our collective imagination. These ruins are more than just ancient structures. They are symbols of a civilization that once thrived with ambition, artistry, and spiritual depth. As we continue to explore and interpret their mysteries, we honor the past while gaining new perspectives on our own present and future. Saqqara's story is far from over. It lives on in every discovery, every interpretation, and every wonder it continues to inspire.